that we're figuring it out.
Colin, what are you yelling at us?
Dennis. Nice. Oh, it's the boys from SoCal. Sheesh, I know these people. Let's freaking go, boys. They can't hear me. I'm yelling into the microphone. This is Dennis Pham. This is one of the people I originally played Flesh and Blood with in 2021. Ian is brand new, though. He is a Golden Gate Invader. They both are. They came in a car with Anthony Pham. Ian's last name is not Pham, so I messed that up yesterday. I think Dennis said he lost one, so this is maybe a pair down for Ian if he's 3-0, but I'm not sure if he's 3-0.
Maybe Ian's middle name is Pham. We don't know.
Could be. Vynnset, is that picture of Vynnset, the young Vynnset, that is interesting. That does look cooler.
Does it?
Than the adult of Vynnset, yes.
All right. Well,
that looks like somebody you would write letters to.
Who would never write you back.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Keeks in the chat.
You cannot put your phone by the microphone thing.
That's weird.
Or it makes a lot of noise.
Technology is weird. Okay, so
what do you want to know about these people? I know a lot about these people.
Well, I want to know what the heck Kassai is going to do into Vynnset right now. Also, pretty crazy to carpool with someone and then
play them in round 4
on stream.
Well, I did say,
look,
hey,
they're taking selfies.
Can we get a Vynnset that knows what they're doing? Not that some Vynsets don't know what they're doing. It's more when you're a 3-0 player, it's like you've proved you know what you're doing. Ian is very good. Ian specializes in, what do you think I'm about to say?
Math.
Shadow heroes. He plays all the shadow heroes.
Okay.
He does not play anything else. So he plays Levia. And when he plays Levia, he talks to me a whole bunch because we talk about Levia stuff. And then whenever he plays Vynnset, he actually does well at the tournaments. So anytime he brings Levia, it's not so great. But I think there was one time he did really well with Levia. And that is kind of like, well, if you bring a Levia to enough tournaments, your 1 in 6 chance of doing well does happen every 6 times. But Vynnset, he is probably one of our best Vynnset players in the SoCal area. He is somebody that I would ask a bunch of stuff to. The other one being Jacob Smoogley, but Jacob Smoogley is not here. Jacob Hawkinson, if you see him on the gym IDs. Yeah, what does Dennis do into Ian if you're Kassai?
I'm not really sure, truly. My real question for you, though, here is, so you got 1 Dr. Pepper in hand, 3/4 done.
Mm-hmm.
You got Dr. Pepper on the floor. During this match, are you going to get into that second Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
You're going to back to back Dr. P's.
I'm going to make sure there's so much carbonation in the back of my throat, it's going to be all of y'all's problem.
Nice. I like that. That's kind of a... They don't know this, but, I mean, so doctor, right? Medical, allegedly, right? Pepper, seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a medical seasoning for the back of your throat, Dr. Pepper is. So
I love that.
It helps you commentate.
23 flavors all combined to medically great. Did they have the Outsider thing pre-made for this weekend, or did they do that on the fly?
That's a good question. Shout out to Tommy B 5000 for whatever answer it is. It's amazing. I have no idea how this matchup goes. Kassai does have access to like blues and stuff, you know?
Bro, what was the question again? The outsider things in the bottom left and right, are they something that you had ready to go or made on the fly? I know you did that.
We know you did.
You're the guy who's doing everything.
God, Jesus, this dude.
He's so humble. Pre-made.
Thank you.
He checked every single credit card information that came through, and if there was anybody more than 15 miles away, he knew.
Also, Tommy, can we get a update on Mom B 5000? How is she doing in this tournament?
She dropped and is at the scrapbook store already. I just know everyone in the circuit. So because you're related to them, Tommy.
Yeah. How's Mom B 5000 doing?
Mom B 5K is playing Silver Age.
Nice.
That's what she showed up for. She said, even if I'm 4-0, I'm dropping to play Silver Age.
Hell yeah. Because she can play her boy Victor.
True.
Who, quote, she said,
is a good boy.
He's a good boy. Here we go. We're into the game. Ooh, look at this. Arcanite Skullcap. We got AB4, baby.
Which we're gonna need. We don't need all 4 of it. Do you like the quick blocks? Hot streak into Centauri Saber. Seems like the way to do it.
Just throw down the Blade Runner.
Blade Runner is going to be played 9 times this game, so that's the first one. One of those is going to go all the way to the end. The idea with Kassai is we're going to swing both their swords over and over again until you die. Sometimes it decks you out. And
this is my question for you. How important do you think it is to make men in this matchup?
Interesting. I like to think about questions like that for a bit. So everybody at home think about it for a bit as well. I think dudes are quite inconsequential. You're going to like the ones that you get off the attack reaction, blood follows the blade. To make your own dudes, I think it's going to be hard to make gold. Because when you're making gold, Vynnset could have a bad hand.
Right.
And it's like, oh, you're telling me to block and I have a bad hand. So now I know I'm okay to block you and get more value than I would.
Yeah. I don't really like where Ian's putting those rune chants. I'm going to forget they're down there. Interesting.
Hopefully Ian doesn't forget. He's the one that's got to remember.
That's true. He put them there because he won't forget them there. But interesting. No. It's kind of a setup turn here.
Nothing came across the table. Nothing came across the table for Ian that time. That is a very interesting way of how the microphone works. It is very good microphones. Because when I talked away from it, nothing happened. That's amazing. Great microphone choice, guys.
Only the best here for the Gigaba at King Kong Games. I don't know. Should I say that too much? Grains. Get a vigor.
I think the sword pressure is very interesting because sometimes the first sword is small, and then you're like, oh crap, the second one's going to be huge. But then there's some times where the first sword comes in for 7, and you're like, oh my god, like how's this going to work?
Hey, shout out to Natalie Birch, our treasurer. We love Natalie. Natalie also lets me stay at her house sometimes, which I appreciate.
She's that Birch. Natalie! Centauri Saber, however, is the one that grows if you block with an attack. So I think it's pretty interesting that Centauri Saber is still around after all this time.
Shout out to Rainfall, number 3 in the chat. I love these casters because they have the energy of having no idea what's going on, but simultaneously knowing everything. Truly a beautiful enigma. Thank you guys for being here and doing this. Hey, no problem.
Beautiful enigma. LL 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're our own type of illusionist called
Mid Gatorade drink. I don't care about looking like I'm thirsty online. Is insane.
It's also red too, which the red one stains the lips a little bit more. You got to go with Gatorade Frost if you're going to pick a Gatorade.
If you want Dennis's phone number, let me know. I can get it and put it in the chat.
The move is on the way home when Dennis falls asleep is to just in the car write your number on his arm. So then he wakes up and he's like,
oh, gotcha.
Whose number is this? And then calls it and you're like, hello, it's me.
This is a new card
Putrid
that came
Stirrings.
out in the last 4 years sometime. Putrid Stirrings. What's interesting about Ian is I think if you saw – also, another thing that I know that I'm assuming you guys know, but you don't because you don't know these people from locals.
You don't know.
Dennis also plays Vynnset. So they have a big thought process of Ian is the first person that was playing Grasp of the Arknight, and everybody's like, you're an idiot. It costs so much to pitch for a rune chant for it. Just play the one that makes 2 rune chants, which is the other arm piece.
Vexing Quillhand.
Vexing Quillhand. And Ian was so wrong and wrong and wrong. And it's like, Ian, why are you losing so much with Vynnset? And it's like, quit playing Grasp of the Arknight. And then somebody did really well playing Grasp of the Arknight with like maybe some of the Mordred-Tide stuff that one time, and it was like, Ian's a genius.
You cue the Captain Holt gif, vindication.
Truly,
right? You just cue that right up here. Taking the tempo, our boy Ian right there, but we have the 2 vigors, so we're gonna still be able to like do some stuff here.
Unsheath is the best card you can play.
Let's take the tempo as a ninja card.
This is the best card you can play in Kassai because it gives everything go again. You don't have to worry about if it's high enough.
This is such a sick little clapback to just like give up your whole hand except for 1 card because you have the 2 vigors and unsheath here, so you're guaranteed 2 sword swings and undo the dynamos. Like, Dennis is good at math.
And Warrior is a math class, which we saw Hala earlier, but why is Kassai different?
Why? Well, Kassai has 2 swords and is out here for vengeance.
It's more, if you draw a card, you don't have to pay. So your math is, you're breaking the game by not having to pay for your swords, and you break the game by making dudes.
Okay, so
that's why she is the warrior that's probably going to LL first.
Did you just cue that question up so you could sound smarter than me?
No, I thought you were going to be like, I don't know, Blake, why? You're the warrior
so
player.
You just were like...
And I had to...
Classic Blake. Like
I had to throw the ball up on the backboard behind your back and then go, dunk! Which, basketball memes, this is the hero that does that. Vynnset. You can't put anything over there. It's even
Vynnset,
human matter.
Classic Blake asking me a question that he has a very specific answer he wants me to have. I got to read his mind, but I can't because I'm my own person. Don't put that over there. You're going to mess up the microphones. Put it on the floor. Jesus.
How long has Ian been blocking? It feels like a long time.
Too long. We've gone through 4, maybe 5 different tangents. He's just going to take 5.
He's touching his head. That's not a good sign.
Takes 5.
Yikes.
Here comes this little feller.
But I guess on that one, it's not going to be, I block this and then I get owned by Blood Follows Blade or whatever.
1 card 8.
Pretty good. Here's 4 cards I'm going to put in my hands. Do you like the idea of a hero power that you do something at the start of your turn every time? Because I thought that's what hero powers were about to be whenever Vynnset showed up. And then Vynnset's still the only one that does that.
I think it's cool. We get to see the...
She's like, do you think she's powering up? Or what do you think that looks like if you saw Vynnset doing her hero power in real life?
In real life? I would be like, fuck, let's get the hell out of here.
She's starting to sing.
She is being stabbed, but also trying to stab me. She has a sword in her hand, but actually it's a flail. I'm confused. So I'm leaving.
I'm so confused. So there was a buff on this attack, taking it to 9 damage, and some rune chants on top. That's something that rune blades are literally known for. It's the whole thought process is they are the split damage class. But I think it's very interesting that Vynnset does all of her physical in huge chunks.
I think Vynnset is such a cool, has been cool since day one. I mean, gets a lot of flack because not as powerful and has to banish that card and that sort of thing, and is pretty tricky. But it's a cool design and it's a really cool take on the Runeblade class. To have these kind of these interesting effects that aren't within kind of the norm of cards. Like if this hits, it's like, no, if this has dealt any damage anywhere,
right.
If anybody has been dealt damage. So I think that is like a cool part of the Vynnset kit.
I think the other thing is if you're a Shadow Enjoyer, next set is going to be very good for Vynnset. As there's no way they could make
allegedly
15 Shadow Runeblade cards and not have 4 of them be really good for her.
We can't get into use Slurp right now. We got to stick on this game because that's gonna be we'll be talking about that and all of a sudden we'll be like, oh wait, who won? You know what I mean? Spoils of War. Crucible
This
Classic.
adds 2 damage and gives the next swing go again. And makes coppers for blood on her hands. So this is the best possible battery card. I would play 19 copies of Spoiler War if I could.
Yeah, totally. It's a very good card.
He's literally doing every single.
Shout out to Tommy. He's crushing.
Rune Chen of Lust and Vynnset. I'm freaking ready to pop off.
That's like someone you would write letters to.
True.
She has the Rin Chan of Lust. I'd you slurp that for sure.
3, Tunic to 1, any response to this?
Okay, Ian is severely behind at this point. Just keeps getting stabbed repeatedly by these swords.
But if you've lost to Vynnset before, this is when Vynnset feels like the strongest is, yes, I'm not getting any bonuses by you doing damage to me, but I'm taking turns off to set up huge power turns where I can cull you. I can play this one new card that's the 6 cost. Number, I'm saying the wrong number. 6 damage attack from Compendium that if this hits, we're going to banish a card from your graveyard and a card from my graveyard, and I'll be able to play it, which can get the 4th, 5th, and 6th copies of Cull going and really ruin your blocking turn, which then makes you not very good at swinging back either.
It's true. But we still haven't seen Cull, so we don't have that play line available to us.
Well, hopefully it's in his hand.
Post-chain, activate deep recesses.
What would he go grab then?
What are you going to go get off of Deep Recesses of Existence?
That last word is existence?
Yeah.
I knew deep. I did not know recesses.
You need to put your glasses on, dude.
No, I'm saying I couldn't remember.
Oh.
I can read it. I just can't drive without my glasses.
Well, good thing I'm driving.
He can't drive without his glasses.
Ooh, Mordred tied into Dirge. We're popping off critically here.
So we got the Putrid Stirrings. You may play this from the banish, so the next attack action, you Rune Gate. Gets +3.
+5.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No, not at all. But it's expensive. It costs 3, you know? Which it's still in his banish, so it's not attached to Deathly Wail here. And this is kind of the cost of that card, is that it can just, like, sit there and damage you every once in a while because it's just like you need a whole blue to use it, you know? Which is maybe this, there's our first call we might see, and this might be a turn where we might be able to do that because we have all of our cards and all of the tempo. But it looks like we have a lot of poo-poo in our hand. I don't know if we have any attacks. Those are 3 non-attacks.
We got Dirge, Puppetry,
something
and
else.
Don't worry about the last one because he's not worried about it.
Don't know what's in the arsenal either.
Can you put Rune Gate attacks in Arsenal, or that's the dumbest thing?
You can, but you just have to pay for them.
Gross.
So we got 4 Runies. We're going to go up to 7 here. By 6, I mean, because 3 plus -1. Yep.
Gotta minus the 1 first.
Got to minus the 1.
We'll just play this out. Okay. Pass. Yeah.
Ooh, a brick. Not what you want to see there. Not what you want to see when you're at 12. At least Kassai's kind of turn, you can math out pretty well, right? You like know exactly what's going to happen based on their card pool. You know what I mean?
Unless they play Provoke.
Right.
It's in hand. I think what's very interesting about Vynnset is there's a few people where it's like, if I'm playing Vynnset, I'm going to draw perfectly and have you on the back foot the entire game.
Yeah.
And then maybe Ian's trying out some interesting cards like Stirring, or that one that's at the top of his graveyard that's about like giving something go again. And those give you more flexibility until you draw them all in the same hand. And it's like, it's pretty cool that I'm doing the splits, but nobody's here to watch.
Right. Bing, bang, boom. Shout out to tournament packs. Mauve Skies tournament pack style. Going up to 4 here with Blade Flurry. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Not cool.
Dennis, really weird maneuver there,
DQ.
dude. Dude, You can't reach across the table and touch him with
At
another
a
man's
certain
dice.
point, if I'm this far behind, I would be like,
Judge.
that's a disqualification.
Yeah,
right?
I feel attacked. This is an unsafe
Yeah.
environment.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Reach beyond the grave, necromancer equipment. Is it doing based on what we're saying out loud?
What is?
Or is Tommy clicking things in the bottom left?
I think he's gotten a
Blood
little,
Rush Bellow.
He's got a little bored, and
Yeah.
so I think.
It is Manuel. I have not met Manuel.
Who's Manuel?
I'm not crazy. I'm just a little Manuel. I love that song so much.
That's great, dude. Ian's in a bad spot here. He has a buttload of rune chants, which is great, and he has
More Gatorade.
And he has the Deathly Whale. So
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
hopefully you can kind of make this a game, but Dennis is pretty far ahead here.
Victor Goldmane? I don't know why Victor's showing up right now.
Because maybe gold. Kassai's going to make some gold.
Gold.
Pretty insane. He started this turn off by popping a copper.
It makes all your swords free, so it's not the worst thing.
Just nuts to pitch 2 yellows. A yellow and a blue, excuse me.
Yellow slice and dice is very interesting. I think that's what I would be scared about looking at Kassai across the table next week in Las Vegas is this Kassai going to have 35 D-reacts, or is this Kassai just going to dump huge amounts of damage on me because that deck is getting more consistent, like is the most consistent it's ever been. And like that's before the Mastery Pack Warrior. Like if you're a Kassai player for the last 3 months and you're looking at that card that's like, look at the top card of your deck, draw it, put a card back on top of your deck. Like the fact that you know what that card is, now your swords are free, and it's a 0 for 3 pump is like, that's Kassai's like clearly she can get the last 105 points she needs to be gone. Raise Blake's, I think it's called. That's my mom's favorite card.
Blocks. Oh, reduced. We're going up to 7 runers.
Nice.
End phase.
Do you think Oblivion shows up?
That'd be sick. I would love to see Nazareth.
That would be a tool for Ian to get back in the game is, hey, there's a demon with me hanging out.
Yeah, he has access to this call again. So, you know, Dennis only has 4 cards. He does have a vigor, so he is going to have like maybe some sort of turn, but this is going to be a lot of damage here.
Dennis just looked at his hand and laughed as hard as I've seen him laugh in a while.
Yeah, that was fine, fine. I mean, I'll probably lose. It's okay.
Passing and taking 3 blood debt.
Ian, what are you doing? Don't you have an attack there? Am I crazy?
Sicko shit, bro. that was some real.
Ian could revert to, hey man, we came in the same car and I'm the only 3-0. You know, if we're both 3-1 after this, it's kind of worse for the whole car.
I mean, I guess he still has access to face Purg and the other cards in hand. So I don't know.
He has not used any equipment that would break afterwards.
Yeah, and he still has access to creepers, but he only has 5 health, so... Huh. Is this hand full of D-reacts and Nourishing Emptiness?
That'd be sick. I don't think he should give this go again, if he can help it. Make Dennis play the 5th and 6th copy of Blade Runner.
You're smoked. Am I? Give me face purgatory. So you have to you can spare yourself from this onslaught.
I was pausing just in case there was more trash talk, but I believe these guys, I don't know if we'd call them testing partners. I don't know if we'd be calling them best friends forever, but I'm sure they've played this matchup, whether it's for a bunch of money or for fun, probably 15 times. So I'm wondering if this is going according to plan for Dennis. This has to be one of the lowest rolls I've seen from a Vynnset in a while, which it feels like it always happens when you're playing like a friend.
Well, like, does he need that Sonata in hand? Like, that could just be an easy block here, high roller. Right? Just like, do we need that card? Let's block with it. What are you going to go get with?
Whenever you're at -4 health, what are you going to get with Sonata Archons? Or Sonata other one?
Galaxia. Yeah.
More Sonata cards in Usurp the Throne.
I guess you could go get your other Cole.
Sonata Majestica or something? That'd be cool.
Is that coming out and you slurp the Shadow Throne?
What's another word we could add an ia on the end?
Dublinia.
Ooh, Sonata Dublinia.
Yeah.
Prism Adventia of Thronesia. You just can't do it to every word.
Right.
Maybe they found the 3 words it works on already.
And we're just never getting another Sonata.
We'd like to print more Sonatas, but the naming conventions just don't fit anything else.
Take 2. Wow. Ballsy. Yep. And the last card's a Nourishing. Or 5. Yeah. Now you really do have to block.
You do face Purgatory here, I think. Unless...
Take 2, go to 1?
No. Face Purgatory with all the triggers.
Oh.
You shut down any damage, get rid of this card so they can't even arsenal it. And
Gotcha.
Like, save your Cole maybe for their defense.
There's no way.
He has to get rid of the Banish Zone or he dies.
Right. Now he's priced into that. Right. And he also has to have such a big turn that he kills Dennis, because Dennis can also just be like, yeah, I'm not going to die. Right. You only have 1 Cole. I'll lose 1 card here.
I think if you're a newer player, you're like, well, I don't really like Shadow Heroes, or I don't really understand it. It is cool that Ian has access to 3 cards in Banish, 4 cards in hand, and an arsenal.
Yeah.
Because that's 8 options when you normally have 4. But the alternative of taking Blood Debt to have options later only really works out when you're on the offensive and when you have your opponent on the back foot. When you're near death, all your options just turn into die.
And, I mean, we've seen Vynsets before. I'm sure many of us have been like, all right, I think I'm going to be okay. And then it's like a 38 damage turn, you know? But usually we have like a lot more setup cards out there, cards that are going to make more rune chance as we go, and we can play a couple of things. So I don't know.
And if you're paying attention at home, there's
What they're
8
thinking.
rune chance. So this could very well be 3 to 19.
Blocks with an attack.
You still die if you do that, so don't do that.
Yeah. You would go to 5. Well, you go to 1. So.
One in hand.
Then you swing, flail, and die before the rune chance hit. Oh no, I forget. Can I take it back? A card laid is a card played, please.
Me? Defense reactions?
Dennis has laughed at me like this 1,000 times in 5 years. It is pretty maddening.
How much do you think he's going to finish the Gatorade before this match is over?
You're obsessed with liquid intake today.
Well,
I'm not on my second Dr. Pepper. I should
Yeah, you got to
get going.
You got to lock in, bro. I think
Gulp,
maybe
gulp, gulp, gulp.
I'm just thirsty, you know? No, your lips have been on that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That doesn't stop a lot of you.
Wow.
Okay, we're doing the face purgatory.
But we're only blocking.
Put a non-attack action and draw a
5
really
here?
good card. Why do you care about Galaxia in hand? Put the Galaxia down. Stop the thing.
Go to reactions.
Is he's gonna die right now?
Look, he looked right into his eyes. I wish we had instant replay. The way he looked straight into Dennis's eyes there was
freaking crazy.
Another Deathly Whale. 9 rune chance.
It's now or never.
Galaxia. He loved this card. I really want to see what he goes to get.
He's
Dominion?
like, oh crap, I sideboarded wrong. It's not in here.
Yeah.
Malefic. His first Malefic of the entire game.
Yeah, which is pretty nuts.
That is something where it's like, oh, is this a low roll or... And that's my favorite question to drive people crazy after I play them. Is like, did you draw your deck really well, or what happened here? Because I don't think you're skilled enough to beat me. So what went on here? But whenever you're not playing a lot of Malefics, feels bad to play Vynnset because Malefic just
+5
does it for you.
I mean, I'll just call you now. There's no point to wait.
There's a lot of points to wait, brother. You gotta make him think he can use a D-React and then do it.
I think it's good.
But it's so face-up, you know. So.
Yeah, and it's just like, all right, now this takes away your options to stop me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to play this Deathly Whale Vynnset trigger, I guess, is what that is.
Oh,
that little
yeah.
token?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it a red Deathly Whale? So...
9/11 is crazy.
For those at home who can't do quick math, that's 20 total. Trigger.
Which would be 2/3 of Dennis's life in one turn.
You know what? At the beginning, I was like, I don't really like where these rune chants are going. But now, when you make rune chants during the turn and they go
it's a perfect spot.
behind, it's a perfect spot. So shout out to Ian. Great job.
Because people do say the thought process of one rune chant in the back.
Yeah.
And his rune chants are physically
in the back.
in the back.
Yeah.
Literally there.
Literally in the back. All right. Well, he took
Ian wins this game.
at 2 health.
You heard it here first.
God,
boys.
that would be incredible. Took 9. Took all the rune chants. Now we're looking at 11 physical. We will be making one more rune chant after this.
He takes one blood dead, or how's he going to get go again?
We don't have a way currently, but we do have access to creepers and that tunic. So if that's a non-attack action in the arsenal, we can get another action point.
Because Deathly Well is going to make rune chants, maybe.
Deathly Whale will make 2 more rune chants, so that's 3. Can't play the next one, so this one has to be Funeral Moon in the arsenal to get to the 4th runer that we're going to need.
And I think if you're like, you guys are talking about... Ian is very good player, so I think you are not wondering what his outs are. You're probably like, oh, that is what is in the arsenal. Because Ian is playing a certain line and thought about his blocks last time, and you didn't make him pay with your... If this is a 0 for 3 reaction, if this is in the swing, Ian's dead. But Ian knows Dennis doesn't play in the swing probably anymore. So this isn't as scary. So I do have more room. And these are the lines. Mommy B5K got Chick-fil-A? What the frick? Lucky? Yeah, I've said that before too, Ian. How much damage did he take? He took all
He
10?
blocked for 3, so he took 6. Oh, Shadow Puppetry. Oh, right. And Deathly Whale only needs 3. Man, I messed up really hard.
So
Pretty
Shadow
good.
Puppetry is in the arsenal. I'm saying Ian is very good at this game, so you should assume he has the outs, not does he know,
Right.
is where I was going with that.
Did you hear Ian? He just said, get fucked.
It's exactly 10.
Why do you want me to gamble? Why do you want
Does he have the banish 1 card from your graveyard and banish another card from your graveyard and do 2 arcane to you?
do you let me in?
Invert existence.
Invert existence for game would be kind of sick.
That'd be crazy. Let's listen to their trash talk here. They're probably done. Pretty tough. And you get a flail here too, but just gets eaten up by Valiant Dynamos, so you don't need the extra action point.
Flail does more damage to you.
Yeah. But if you do let this whale hit and he can play it, then that could be bad for you because there will be 2 rune chants. Right?
I think what sucks too is Vynnset usually beats you by using Machinations of Domination or Dominion or whatever it's called, which gives your thing overpower.
Yeah.
somebody who does not care about overpower is Kassai.
Yeah, totally. Probably why we see it in the pitch there.
He's blocking with grains. He's blocking with this. Spreading plague would be insane right now.
Wrong hero. But yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that his girlfriend?
I don't think so. I think that's a famous lady. Dennis is passing. So this is perfect blocking the whole game, perfect attacking the whole game, and you're still under 10 health where Vynnset gets 4 cards before you get to do something. Feels bad.
Man, what a game, right? We saw Dennis maybe
wins this game.
It was gonna run away with it. Ooh, got a big mama.
That's a big one.
We're gonna need one more rune chant here, and we got the dirge.
Great, because we have 3 more.
We got the dirge.
Oblivion, and you win the game right here. Oh, and it's at 5. Never mind.
No shadow card though, so block 5. Block 6.
This is what warriors are good at doing, is pitching a bunch to stop rune chants and block physical is what they're destined to do.
Yeah.
So that can be like you're in the spin cycle of pitching 2, blocking 2 until Vynnset loses serve.
Right. Yeah. So breakpoints are really going to matter here. And you only have access to one more Vynnset trigger. You know?
Mm-hmm. Unless you're playing Sigil.
Which would be crazy. You could also play Deathly Delight, right? That would get you a health.
You're going to want to play Deathly Delight at least a couple times. Ian is thinking about a hero power. Oblivion is in hand. It feels like it's just a little bit too late for Oblivion.
Could play the Ruin, though. Right? We have 2 rune chants, so we can gate that. We have to see. Pretty nice to have both of these Malefics up right now, too. Kind of keep that going, you know?
That's kind of how it works, too. Like, if you don't draw your Malefics early, well, maybe I can steal the game later, because then they all show up.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable pressure on my opponent whenever they have less health.
This is a good one for Fab Culture Court. Is we'll have to talk about this, but is 2-handed weapons on either side of the hero or on one side of the hero.
Yeah, I hate how Dennis does it.
We'll talk about it. If you want to hear us talk about Fab Culture Court, that is a new segment we're doing on our podcast, the Attack Action Podcast. Just go search that anywhere, and you'll be able to find us.
Even on Spotify?
That's correct.
He's looking at a graveyard. He asks, do you mind? Do you ask whenever you search graveyards?
Not usually.
I go for it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch all your cards.
Because they can't say no.
Do you mind? What if you said, yeah, call the judge.
I do mind.
Actually, if you could get a police officer here, that would be good.
Actually, I would say that and be like, I would like Yichin to fan these out in front of you. I don't want you to touch them. I don't trust you.
I was walking down one of these aisles earlier, and Yichin started walking towards me. I flipped a bitch
turned
and
around.
walked the other way.
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
like, gotta get out of this man's way.
Gotta leave.
I mean, there's also like another line I could do, but I don't like it. I can't wait to see what it could be.
We got some melodrama happening of thinking they're in Netflix's new card game show of should I do the cool thing or the consistent thing?
If anybody knows who that is, that woman is on the back of that card, put it in the chat. I want to know what Dennis Pham's tastes are here.
You know who you could ask about it?
Dennis Pham?
He's very into the movie Obsession right now.
Oh. Would you say he's obsessed?
He's obsessed. You saw that movie or no?
Oh, yeah.
You watched that movie?
Wait, Obsession?
No, there's another movie that said I'm obsessed.
Yes, I did watch that movie. That movie is so good. I use obsessed.
It's called Never Change.
Yes, so
And
good. Shout out
I
to
think
Never
that's
Change.
something I'm going to say obsessed and find people that watched that random movie on Hulu.
Yeah, I say it all the time now. I'm like, well, that's not even how it's spelled.
No.
You know?
It's so good, though.
Obsessed.
Absurdist movies have been making their way into some of my favorites recently.
That's amazing. Love that for you.
Wet Hot American Summer is about to have a reunion, or
Dude.
not a reunion, what do they call it? Anniversary, so it'll be in theaters again.
Yeah. And they're coming out
Should
with
we go do that tomorrow morning?
Ooh, maybe. They're coming out with a new movie, too, into summer.
What?
Yeah. Barbara's Sex Adventure or something
I think
like
that literally is out this weekend.
Oh.
We should just do that one.
Sheesh. Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, we still haven't done a Hero Power, or we did? We still haven't done a Hero Power.
No, we're thinking. We're still thinking.
Judge?
Dennis is making sure he's reading the card he has in Arsenal.
Colin just told me he had another salad today and found the dressing right away.
Hey, congratulations, Colin.
Progress. We will rebuild. We put a deathly whale in the in the banished zone.
Kind of the most classic card you could put there.
Yeah. I wonder what he was thinking about.
Man, he did. He used the Vynnset trigger here, too.
If he makes it to top 8, I think we should ask him about that play. I think to make it to top 8, he does need to close this out, which will be kind of hard.
Wow.
1 rune chant taken, which means Succumb to Temptation is live.
Oasis.
But
Will.
Ha! Can't gain a life off of that.
So this will be 7. Block 3, put in 4.
Cole. I'm going to get rid of Oblivion, which does not get the last damage of me.
Here we go. We got
And
it
I'm
in
going to
chat.
put a card in my arsenal.
I'm pretty sure each of Dennis's equipment pieces is different member of Twice, the K-pop group.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Thank you. That is a vibe.
Got a vibe. My God, we can't sing on here.
Activated Kassai yet?
Well, you can't sing.
What the frick?
What the frick?
That's his hero power. He said, this is my first activation. I haven't been able to show this off.
Just the crotch shot? Whoa! Judge. Okay, I guess not. When it's
You
just
don't
like
want to block with an attack because that'll stuff his turn. So Malefic can move on. This is a perfect card to have right here. It would be devastating to have 4 attacks in his hand. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. There's no cards behind. Blood follows Blade in the pitch zone.
Yeah, so this is just
So culling was super important there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got to use the Malefic,
I think
though.
he's shaking his hand because he wanted to play it.
Yeah, he absolutely does.
But he's got another one.
He's got
so
another
perfect.
one. I mean, be greedy if you
Oh.
can.
Oh.
5 runers. Malefic.
Rune chant me.
11 damage. Probably takes the whole hand.
Do you have 2 blues and 6 block? I think the answer will be yep.
Yep. Not doing anything except for stealing the tempo back.
I have done this so many times as a warrior against a rune blade. The rune blade's usually figured out, but they had Rosetta Thorn. And Rosetta Thorn would steal a point of damage every turn because I wouldn't play AB2. But without Rosetta Thorn, if Rosetta Thorn was still legal, I think Vynnset would have 200 more LO points.
Pretty possible. Quite possible. Ugh.
I am
Play
banishing.
Mordred. He banished the Eloquent Eulogy. Mordred Tide into, I don't know, some shadow card that has a guy on it.
It's like the one that says fleeing. Fleetfoot Corpse or something.
If only our producer would put up the correct cards
No.
that are being played.
No. Not like this.
It reacts.
Oh my god. All right, we're gonna need Mom B5000 as our producer now because who we have. He's getting too tired and crazy. Ooh, 6.
He said we're unforgiving of him is crazy.
Pretty crazy to have Heart of Findal. Oof.
That's a Kassai special. There's damage coming through. We're going from 6 to 4. And it was not Dennis's decision. How you can lose games like this whenever you're like, what were you getting at whenever you said, oh, what happens? You have 2 blues and 2 physical cards? Sometimes you draw 3 to 4 reds.
That's
whenever
true.
you have 6 rune chants facing you, 4 reds, you're going to be taking 4 damage. That's how much Dennis has. If he opens up his hand and it has 4 reds, yikes. But what's cool is at the end of the game, you're going to be cycling back to your pitch deck, which would have those blues that you've been paying for everything. But maybe you're not quite there yet.
It's a good line. Use Grasp there to make the extra rune chant. So we can keep up the pressure, but isn't going to kill here. Just a clean 9. So depending on the texture of what's happening. Almost said the no-no words.
How many no-no words do you think exist in Flesh and Blood?
I would say negate's one of them.
I like that interpretation.
Ken is left with 2 cards in hand here, so
Countdown?
it's a pretty
That's
good
a
card.
no-no word.
I mean, depending
Raw
on who you
meat's
are.
a no-no word. This is crazy. It's like Tommy's the 3rd dude. Just speaking.
Just a dude. Oh,
This is very good as the snapback, and this will be like if I have to block this so I don't die, and I have to save a card to banish for my hero power, how many cards is that going to be?
I mean, he's got to give 2 cards here, period. Right? Don't have the armor to clean it up.
He has a tunic that he could use.
Right. Does 1 equal 3?
1 plus a 2 block. Oh, he's got the freaking
Reduce to enchant. That's very nice.
D-react.
That's very nice.
He's going to be fine, ladies and gentlemen.
But I mean, he's.
Damn, he's doing.
Oh, I
do-
guess
do
this
your
doesn't
brute,
have
man.
this doesn't have go again. So
It does if he blocks with an attack, which I
Right.
think is why Dennis is swinging this. It is the perfect time to have this, and it makes him a rune chant.
that's
His
pretty.
hero power is going to make him.
That's
a rune
pretty
chant.
nice. Dennis only had 1 attack. That's good for us.
But how is he going to attack to pay this off?
Oh, pass.
Pass, and then this is what you've been waiting for. The first time I have 4 cards, I'll play all these 0 cost things, swing a sword.
But he
have-
had Deathly Delight in hand, didn't he?
No, I think he would have played it maybe. This sucks. It sucks that he had the perfect counter last time because we won't have it this time.
And
Ian.
maybe that's what I was thinking about. Is Ian also trying to like kind of block out? I mean, he can't have a card that has Blood Debt. You know what I mean?
Right.
He can't save it, so I'm not really sure what the line
Centauri
there
Saber
was.
will get the 7th point of damage, which puts Ian in the blender because, I mean, literally 15 cards in Dennis's deck just kills him right now. Blade Flurry will do it.
Blade.
Literally everything.
Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah. Blocking 2. Blocking 6. He has it, though. Ladies and gentlemen. He has it like that. If he can block with everything else, plus tunic. No, actually that's fine.
Phase, Dynamo, or something else.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He survived?
This is crazy. What are we gonna do now?
I'm going to do
5 and 6.
11 to you, and if you have too many reds, you could be dead.
That's a crazy out that Ian is playing.
Ian is
towards.
good. Like, I don't want to play him. The only time I played him, this is my lore, was the CYB Dory day. And CYB Dory literally is the 10-0 matchup in the Vynnset, which is why I'm so frustrated playing her now, because I used to beat the Vynsets I beat Ian by like 48 that day, and he was so frustrated, and we both topped 8 that day. but it was like, I never want to see that deck again. And then it got banned.
So Ian took the whole hand of Dennis there. Dennis just had it. Could block 5. Or block the Rune Chance with 2 cards. Block the physical with 2 cards. Bing, bong, boom.
And there's nothing positive for Dennis to take damage to try and kill Ian. It is kind of just wait for Ian to run out of options.
Yeah. And now we just don't have anything set up here, right? We have 1 Rune Chant. We're probably going to have to pay for an attack, maybe. Just raw dog from hand. Boom.
Raw dog.
5 and 1.
81.
Doesn't kill you.
Yeah, of course it is.
Sheesh. Dennis would never do that type of stuff. It's that one, yeah. Not anymore, brother.
Ooh. In the pocket, this phone goes. Blade Flurry game.
Whoa. As soon as we had the Blade Flurry, it was probably going to be death. So I am super impressed by what Dennis, just kidding, the other guy, Ian, was like, I'm down 3. I think it was 3-27. And it was like, damn, this isn't going to be a good game for stream. And then it was 1-4 just then. So Ian did 23 damage or something to Dennis before Dennis did 3 to him, which is basketball is a game of streaks, and that's why Vynnset's kind of a basketball hero.
It's true. That's true.
Somebody get him to dump the Gatorade over his head.
No, he wants it in his belly.
I have
The producer will speak to you with Discord beginning round 1. Do not acknowledge the producer's existence to the audience. If you do accidentally, make sure to panic and make it look like you fucked up and are about to be executed for your mistake. The commentator currently not on stream should briefly appear on stream to drag the offending commentator away. I think I read